Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Star Fox Adventures. Last time, we went ahead and turned back on the power here in the CloudRunner Fortress and saved the Queen CloudRunner herself. And she gave us a new task at hand here with a new flute. We need to go around and save her 4 children. And we need to call them back with this CloudRunner flute, because if we don't, she fears that her children will leave this place and never come back. And if they leave this place now, since this is orbiting around the main part of the planet, they'll probably get lost down in space, so we cannot allow that, obviously. But we need to get close to these guys and then play a flute. If you're not close to these little babies, then they won't listen. And if you get too close to these guys, then they'll try to fly away, so you gotta back off. It's a little annoying, but it's not too bad. Probably the more annoying thing for first-time players is trying to fight off the SharpClaw to prevent these guys from flying away. Now, fighting these guys isn't really the annoying part because we've dealt with SharpClaw before. But with each new kid that we gotta save, there's more SharpClaw. So the first time we fought 1, now we have to fight 2, then 3, then 4. So you have less time to work with each new kid since there's more SharpClaw to deal with. It's not too bad for veteran players, but for your first time you might actually struggle a bit with this portion just because of the amount of SharpClaw you gotta worry about draining away your timer. It's kind of annoying for that reason alone. Especially for these next 2, because they're so far away from where you are. The first 2 are so close together, but then after that, they're pretty scattered, so you're running back to the beginning of this place, and then you're running back to the far end of this place to save these guys. It's pretty ridiculous. So that timer will drain down kind of fast because of the extra SharpClaw and because of the extra distance, and that's really annoying. But for this kid, we need to actually travel down here in the beginning, and there's one stray box that's just sitting here. Break it open, and it reveals this boost pad that we can use our staff booster on. So there you go. We're up to the top section. And what the heck are you guys doing? Are you trying to scare the thing away or trying to do a synchronized dance? That was really weird. I've never seen him do that before. There we go. Oh, of course. Let me just whack you a couple times with the staff. And I was going to do a roll kick, but that didn't really get to work out the way I wanted it to. Now this is an instance of getting too close right here with this guy, because I'm way too close and he's backing off. So I gotta inch my way away a little bit. Wait for a quick second for that C button to appear on its head again, and then I can play the flute. It's kind of annoying when you really think about it, but this guy's really the only one you really have to deal with that with. Because all the other ones land out of these crates, so you don't get too close. I like that. This one doesn't decide to land on any crates, so yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that little issue. It's just more of a minor annoyance than anything else. It's not really a major issue, it's just an annoyance. But this guy is probably the hardest one just because of the distance, and now there's 4 SharpClaw draining that thing's health. So you don't have that much time to begin with. You really have to make your way over there. I mean, you'll still have more than enough time to get over to this area, but if you have to leave the room and you don't pause the game, well, I feel bad for you because you really are screwed. That health meter will drain right away. So I wouldn't really recommend doing that. Luckily though, there's nice little shortcuts here on the sides, because now the power's back on. We can ride the fans all the way back up to the top section here, so that really made our lives so much easier. And here, if you really want to, you can go ahead and use the freeze blast to freeze these guys, but I don't really have too much staff energy to begin with, so I'm not really going to bother using that. Plus, if I just go ahead and use these little sweet kicks of mine, well, that'll just make short work of these guys to begin with. I love doing this, I really do. It just makes all the SharpClaw fights a joke. I mean, seriously, this probably would take me almost double the time if I didn't do this little sweet kick on all of them. Oh yeah, that's right, this guy doesn't land on a box too, I forgot about that. So he just flies away, just like all the others. The third one to be more exact. Well, there we go. We saved all the little CloudRunners, so we can go ahead and, well, we placed that little flute with our SharpClaw disguise, and we can go ahead now and talk to the Queen CloudRunner and see what she can do to help us out now. So let's go ahead and refuel our staff energy. And let's climb up this ladder so we can go ahead and talk to the Queen of the CloudRunners here and see what she has to say.
Thank you, Fox. As promised, here is your reward. Scales has hidden the spell stone inside the treasure rooms. Find it, Fox, and return it to the Force Point Temple. Our planet is in your hands.
How did she know that the spell stone was in the treasure vault? I mean, I know before she scouted ahead, but I'm pretty sure when she did that, she didn't have enough time to find out where the spell stone was before getting caught. And I don't think that General Scales would be that stupid to tell her where the spellstone was. Or maybe he actually was that stupid and we don't know it. You never know. Hello, SharpClaw. How you doing today? I'm gonna ignore you. Now right here, they give you a bunch of these little fireflies because they know you'll need them. If I can get the last one, thank you. But before we get to use these things, we actually activate this switch here first, and now we need to leave. It's pretty annoying when you think about it, but you actually need to go back to where you got your fuel bell keg here with the SharpClaw disguise, because now we need to use that thing again. And door? Oh, that's right, this door won't open unless you beat all these guys up. So, hey SharpClaw, how's it doing? Beat up time. They're not even all that stunned, dude. They just don't even look that different. They're like, oh, he's actually Fox. What should we do? Maybe we should beat him up. They just really don't care. But then again, so don't die. You guys are very easy to take down. But we have to backtrack all the way back up to this top section here to grab ourselves the fuel barrel keg. And that's actually pretty annoying when you really think about it. They should have probably put one down there, but I think this is the point where they're trying to really teach you that you can go ahead and put these fuel barrels here into the wind turbines, no problem, and they won't blow up. At the same time, it's still pretty annoying, especially here when you can get turned around so easily. I know I do. But we need to go ahead and activate our lantern here so we can see where we're going, and throw that against that cracked wall. Luckily, though, I was able to actually hit it this time and not miss like I did earlier. I'll slide down here, and that little cutscene shows that you go into a different area of the CloudRunner Fortress. Because we're actually loading up our area where the boss is. As you can see here, if we zoom out on our map, this is a pretty big room. So let's go further into this room and see if the spellstone's in here.
Scales! Get the spellstone out of here! Huh?
Alright, so here we go. Our second boss battle of the game is one of these sections. Just like we had in the Ice Mountain, it's kind of like a race, but kind of not. You're in a race-like area. You have these big old areas you have to go around here. You can make laps, but in all reality, you're not trying to lap these guys. You're trying to destroy their machines. So what we need to do is we need to get in front of these guys and destroy them. You really only need to worry about the one that has the spellstone, but in the end, you're going to be taking out all these guys' machines anyway, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. I like to go ahead and get in front of these guys as much as I can, because then I can just kind of combo them. But then again, that's actually pretty hard to do when you think about it. So if I can get in front right here. There we go, I got a nice little combo going. And that other guy that was apparently behind me, I haven't even seen yet. That's ridiculous. Oh, there he is. I was wondering where he was. Let's just ignore him, shall we? I mean, we'll be fine ignoring him. Oh, we actually hit him for once. What do you know? But one more hit and the guy in second there should be destroyed. I don't really care about taking damage too much in these sections because those boost pads you'll see lying around, they do refill the little racer's health. So taking damage isn't really that big of a deal. It just kind of slows you down. That's really the biggest problem. And you don't want to slow down too much because you really want to keep up with these guys. If you don't, it's just going to make things a lot harder on yourself. But there we go, we destroyed one of them. We didn't really care about that guy in last. We just cared about the one here in first and kind of the one here in second. Which he's gone now too. So 2 more hits and this one probably should be gone too. And then we'll have our second spellstone. Oh, come on. Come over here, buddy. Take the damage. There we go. We won.
Well done, Fox. You now have the second spellstone.
And with scales gone, my tribe can now start to rebuild their lives. I am forever grateful.
Don't forget, as soon as you get back to the surface, you need to find the Ocean Force Point Temple.
So now with that, we have our second spellstone in the game. We're ready to take off. I wonder how Tricky's doing this R-Wing, by the way. Because he never stayed behind, so he's been sitting in the same the whole entire time. Wonder what he's been doing. Wonder if he's been sitting there playing cards or reading a book. I don't know. Feel bad for the little guy. But now that we have our second spellstone, we're ready to head back to Dinosaur Planet. So after we listen to our mission briefing here, I'll meet you guys on the surface of the planet.
You did it again, Fox! The fortress is back in control of the CloudRunners. You must take this spellstone to the Ocean Force Point Temple. It must be located near to the sea. Have you been anywhere like that yet, Fox? When you get back to the planet, contact Peppy for further details. Pepper out!
Alright, back in Thorntail Hollow. Ready to land. Looks pretty gloomy, but nothing really major is going to happen here this time. Luckily, we don't really have to do any special kind of task when we land here like we had to coming back from Dark Ice Mines, so we can head straight to the next area we need to go, which is back in Cape Claw. That's where the Ocean Force Point Temple is located. But I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. So next time on Let's Play Star Fox Adventures, we'll head back down to Cape Claw and find out where this Ocean Force Point Temple is located. I'll see you guys next time.